How about now? Can you hear me now? Did not realize that my mic was off. But good morning, guys. I've been talking for the last few minutes. Didn't realize that. Now I feel dumb, but that's okay. Very interested in JFIN. It's got this little possible continuation breakout pattern. Not a lot of volume in it quite yet. A and B. We got a little. What's going on this? Gold backed currency token. Well, I think I'm probably going to get in this here. Oh, this is OTC stock. Damn. I would trade this, but it's OTC stock. I don't want to deal with that, having to do limit orders and all that. Let's see, Acer getting a little bounce here. So some good possibilities. A couple of different plays. EDS. SNCA back to the trend line. Let's take a look. I don't know if that's where you're looking at the trend line at, or what, but it does have this downtrend that it needs to break. And at 265 area. Whoops, get out of here. Yeah, the uptrend's right there. So it's going to kind of look like that. There's a lot of possible plays this morning. See that crack down. Oh, you're looking at the uptrend on the daily? Okay, let's see. Let's pop back over here. Yeah, even on the daily, it's a little ways from the trend line. But it still could be a possible play. This is holding 7. I'm going on this. Well, 7.14 is not bad. $7 keeps holding here. Oh, damn. Let's see. It's coming back down on me all of a sudden, but I may have to jump out here. That was looked like 7 was gonna hold there. Okay, 7 did hold. Well, it's trying to hold. Need to break over this downtrend at like 7.20, 7.25. There we go. There we go. Downtrend's broken. Let's see if this guy can keep running. We may be making a big U shape. That would be nice if we're making a big U shape. $8 is going to be the resistance. Very nice. Starting to push a little bit. All the way up to 750. Little resistance at 750. Let's go into 200. Do you think so? One Life? Are you being sarcastic? I don't know why it would go to 200, but I mean it does have good. It does have a good PR. Oh boy, we're really starting to rip here. Straight up to $8. See if we can break that $8 mark here. We may be about to go on a big run. Oh, here goes. Breaking through 8. Let's see, what's that pre-market high at? Pre-market high is at 9. So it's got room to 9 if it can break through 8 here. It's still struggling a little bit. There it goes. Let's see. Yeah, we're breaking through 8 pretty easily. Like 8's still holding up as some resistance, but we keep breaking through it. If we don't make a nice move here soon over 8, I'm probably going to lock out. So where's the tops of this candle? 840. Okay, so about 850. Yeah, about 850. We're going to have some resistance as well. Now, we want to see 8 hold of support here. See, buyers are trying to hold it over 8. Let's see, we got 10 seconds, 20 seconds on this candle to close over 8. Oh, now we're looking good. Now we are looking pretty good. We are pushing up here. Let's see. Oh, right through 850. I'm going to lock 10 out here at 850. Go ahead and lock 10 out. I got 20 left. See if this keeps going to 9 or not. And we're pushing a little resistance at 865. Oh, we're through that. We're getting hung up right there. 880. We're getting hung up at 880. So this needs to break 880 soon and start testing 9. Let's see if it breaks back over 850 here. That candle's starting to look a little sketchy. Let's see if this candle starts pushing back up. See let's see, where is it? Right there. Yeah. So 850 is actually still holding up as some resistance as well, because neither one of the bodies of these two candles closed. But if we can see this candle push up above that red body, that'd be an engulfing, and we would be good to go. Right now we're basically testing that $8 area of support. And we're starting to possibly get this engulfing candle. We may see this start to break out big here. Possibly. Got a minute on this candle. That body needs to close above these two. Preferably if this can close over 850. Then I think we'll see 9. But I don't want to be holding this for a long time and end up giving back some profits. But so far that 8 area is holding, so I'm alright with holding this last 20 shares. There we go. We're starting to move again a little bit. Yeah, you're right, One Life. I haven't really seen a halt either. So it's kind of ugly close on that candle. But if you guys notice here, this is actually a flag. There's the pole. So it's got to hold $8 to stay in this little flag. $8 is trying its best to hold there. This is also a curl over at the moment. Let's see. Buyers really want to push this up. This candle's fixing to close. Oh yeah, I think we're about to. We may be getting ready to rip here. That was a strong close on that candle, pushing all the way back up to the triangle. Yeah, we're getting ready to rip here. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Show me the frisk, SPRT. Show me the frisk. Let's see you get up to 9. Test 9. Well, remember though, I said 880 was some resistance. How did we get to 9? 893. We got close to 9. Oh, wow. Big rip up. I'm going to lock 10 more out here. There we go. So I got 10 shares left. I'm gonna let this last 10 ride here and see if it really gets going crazy. If it can hold above 9. The program I'm using is Thinkorswim. You can find that at tdameritrade.com. Daniel B, wait to sell at $9.90. I don't know if it'll get to $9.90. Well, I only got 10 shares left. I'm already happy with this win. You know, this is a $2 rip that I've gotten here so far. But I'll hold this last 10 to see if it gets up to $9.90. It looks like we're gonna keep on moving. Just keep on showing me the frisk, SPRT. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. You just do your thing and keep pushing. So we hit 940, but now at this point we're in undiscovered territory, as this stock has never been this high before. So we don't know where the resistance is going to be. Most likely it's just going to start being every 50 cents or so, every 25 or 50 cents. I kind of got held up there at 940. $9.50, it'll probably be some resistance. And then $10 of course is going to be strong resistance, more than likely, because this stock has never been over $10, or at least in a year. But my guess is, looking back at this max chart, yeah, this stock's never been over $10. Yeah. Well, maybe. I don't know. Those could have been reverse splits or whatever. Who knows? But anyway, 10 is going to be the tough area. And you just push for a new high at 945. Okay, 9's trying to hold a support now. As long as 9 holds the support just like 8 did back here, then buyers will start coming back in and we'll see us push up some more. And see, buyers keep stacking at 9. Good close there. Another engulfing candle possibly here. If it starts coming up. See, we actually do have a bit of a trend line like this on the uptrend. I'm gonna go ahead and take this other line out. And we'll just ride this damn uptrend. And if damn uptrend cracks, then I'll get out of it with the last 10 shares. If it doesn't crack, we'll just keep riding. Sounds like a plan to me. Oh, here we go. This candle's getting close to turning into an engulfing. Got 45 seconds left. It needs to close above 9, even though there's a trend line. I'd preferably not have it down on the trend line. 30 seconds. Oh boy, if this turns to engulfing here in the last couple of seconds of this candle, it's getting real close. Nope, I don't think it's gonna engulf. Oh shit, it did engulf. Look at that. Quick close and engulfing. This is about to rip. This is about to rip up to 10 probably. Yeah, we're making another flag here. Well, I could be wrong. It may not rip. Let's see. Let's extend this uptrend here. Boy, it looked like it was about to take off there for a second. And it still might. You can see it's another little flag. It's got to break over 950 to get going. Let's see, what do we got? A minute left on this little candle. And we're still testing that $9 support as well. It looks like that's going to hold though. Right now we're just doing a little bit of consolidation because we did just rip, $1 or something out of that little triangle, that last little triangle. That's a strange open for that candle. But I think we're all right. Trend line cracking a little bit there. It's starting to come down a little bit. I may go ahead and lock out my other 10 shares here if we don't start turning back around. Let's see, where's the overall trend line at? Yeah, overall trend line is down at 730, so this may pull back to that. There's some pretty strong looking support at 850. If this does not hold up right through here as support and it's getting close to cracking, I'm probably going to lock this other 10 shares out and try to give it a chance to hold up that little support area, but I do not want to hold this all the way back down the trend line. DB with a 760 start to his day. Nice job, sir. Not too shabby at all. Oh, you give me a nice little 300 on SPT, whatever, SPRT as well. Nice job, Danny B. What happened, man? Why didn't you sell it at 990? You should have told me to sell it at 990. You didn't hold it all the way to 990. Basically, right now, we're having some consolidation. I mean, we did have a little sell-off there, but this was a big bounce off of this trend line. But we're having consolidation. It looks like it's trying to consolidate above 8 while the trend line catches up. This trend line's about at 750 now. Nice, DB. Sell-off's kind of continuing. See, this candle's fixing to close. Let's see what the next one does. This candle needs to push up. If this candle starts pushing down, probably go and get out. Let me look at this on some different time frames. In a 5 minute, we may possibly be starting to curl up there. Okay. Need to hold the line for diamond hands. I only got this 10 shares left. I'm getting close to jumping out if it doesn't start coming back up over 850 soon. Do you think it'll come back to 10? It may, but it may have to come down to the 750 first, and I don't want to hold it all the way down to that 750. Trying to give it a chance to hold up this $8 area. This is a pretty steep little downtrend. It needs to break that downtrend here real soon. Yeah, the economy's not been moving fast at all, regardless of what mainstream media's been saying. We've not, like, the jobs they're talking about we've recovered are not jobs that are new jobs. We didn't create any new jobs. It's just that restaurants that weren't allowed to be open and have servers now have jobs. But I'm telling you, they're turning this into such a service industry economy, which is absolutely horrible. Because if we are not making anything ourselves, and we're a service industry economy, then that means we're going to be buying everything from other countries, which we already do that quite a bit. But you really need to have some type of products and exports and stuff to have an economy. And so like here's an example of what I'm talking about. I just noticed yesterday this one store that was like it's like a furniture store. The furniture store closed down, and now it is a salon. So it went from selling physical products to selling just a service of hair cutting. And I'm seeing this everywhere. We're getting I know, that's the problem, One Life. That's the problem. We should have been making stuff this whole time. That's why the money keeps flowing out of the economy. All these problems in America started back with old Tricky Dick. As soon as he took that gold standard off or took the dollar off the gold standard, Tricky Dick did a whole lot of hoodoo and set the government up. And as time has continued, they've continued to just do more and more hoodoo. You're gonna be a barber? Nah, you ain't gonna be a barber. You're a good day trader. You'll be fine. But a lot of people work job to job in retail and restaurant. I mean, there's already a lot of service industry, but what I'm seeing is more service and less products, which is not great. Because, like you said, since you were a baby boy, it's the last time you really seen us making anything. So, but I got a buddy back in Tennessee. He works at a car part manufacturing place, and he's been telling me the last couple of years they've had all the lines shut down but one line. So it's basically just a ghost company. He said all the majority of the car parts come from overseas, but they make just one little part there, and they don't run at full capacity. So that's a ghost company. They're using that as a tax shelter in the U.S. There's nothing wrong with being a barber. I wasn't saying that there's anything wrong with being a barber. Like, if that's what you want to do is be a barber, go for it and be the best barber you can. What I'm saying is, when every single person is going to be a barber because there's nothing but service jobs, that's a problem. I'm not knocking I'm not knocking service jobs. I've had my fair share of being a restaurant manager and working in the service industry. Well, shopping malls are crashing, but Amazon is buying or renting, I should say, from Simon Properties, some of their warehouses or some of the malls. Like, I was just talking to my sister the other day back in Tennessee, this mall we used to go to when we were kids. She said it's closed down pretty much, but now Amazon's going to make a fulfillment warehouse out of it. So Simon Properties, good investment. Retail uh, stores, not good investment. Because I'll take it if Simon Properties rents out all their malls to uh, Amazon. Sorry, I blanked there for a minute. There you go. See what I'm saying? Like, basically, what's happening is all the big retail spaces that are not getting filled back up. Amazon's like, hey, we'll use that for a warehouse if you don't mind. We need more packages to be delivered. We're moving. We are moving towards a very digital society. And another thing is too, with a lot of the retail sector at this point, if you're in like Target or any of that, I mean those are still gonna be around, but the majority, at least from what I've seen, a lot of people order Amazon. The pandemic really changed the way the markets work, because people really got to see that they don't have to leave their house to survive. You can get anything that you want delivered right to your door. And, you know, some of us we're a little bit antsy in lockdowns, but some people really, really like to be at home all the time. They're antisocial. And I don't blame them, because society has went crazy. But yeah, Amazon drivers' jobs. Well, it depends. Well, yeah, if you go with the Amazon, see, I don't think Amazon does the trucks, does the driving and delivering anymore. It's a bunch of DSPs, the service delivery service partners. That's what it was. So it's basically little franchises, kind of, that deliver for Amazon. They don't actually work for Amazon. They're just partnered with Amazon. And we're breaking this downtrend here. So, see, we came close down to that trend line. Trend line's almost caught up to that $8 mark, but that should be a good enough drop there to get this going again. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I love being at home too. I like to go out and fish and do some other stuff, but for the majority of the time, I don't mind being home. I'm pretty comfortable at home. And a lot of days, oh no, we're coming back down to this trend line. And a lot of times I'm antisocial, so I get the not wanting to leave. Yeah, coming all the way back down. See it pretty good on the 15-minute. There we go. Oops. I don't know. There's a lot of issues. I'm gonna be putting a video out either today or tomorrow about inflation and everything going on and my thoughts on the markets and stuff, for you guys, and my thoughts on the economy and all that. So. Need this trend line to hold. If this trend line starts cracking, let me get out of this 15-minute. Go back to a different time frame. Yeah, so we're just coming back down to the trend line at the moment, but I may actually grab some shares here at the trend line. If it holds up, I may buy. Let's see if it can hold up here. Yeah, I'm either gonna lock out the rest of this here if it starts cracking, or I might add. If this area holds up, I may add to see if it can pop back up. See, we're testing the trend line right now. 750 still trying to hold up. I'm gonna grab 10 more shares here. Brings my average up to 734. And let's see if this can continue to climb. It's still a little sketchy on the trend line, still testing, but I like how that kind of dojied out there and closed. Don't start cracking down now. I may still got in a little early. It's still testing the 750 area, so. Maybe getting out here. Getting really close to cracking. You see buying start to come back in. We've had this is the fourth red candle in a row. Let's see, right here we need to see us push back over 750. Needs to get back above the trend line right here. A little bit of selling there. I'm gonna put a well, it's starting to crack. I think I'm about to get out here. God, it's close to cracking. 733. So stop loss right there, because if this candle drops below this candle, it's getting close. If it drops below that candle, this is definitely done. It's getting real close to cracking here. I'm about to get stopped out. Yeah, I got stopped out there. But that's fine. It's going to make a new low. I'm not going to hold it any longer. Alright, guys. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. Alright. The VIX is at 20. Oh, shit. I just spilt my... Alright. I spilt my water. So... We're good now, though. Let's check out the... Wow. Yeah, this is the volatility index. Volatility is... sketchy. The SPY is trying to push back up. Fed. So Jerome Powell's talking about cryptos, saying crypto assets are more for speculation. Crypto's more like gold than the dollar. That's interesting. That's an interesting take from the old Jerome Powell there. A little mixed market. A little mixed market still. I'm not putting my face on the screen right now. Oh, OCG with a nice pop up, going from 1080 all the way up to 1240. See, the Mary ever break out? Oh, Mary's coming down. Let's see what's happening with Bitcoin. See if Bitcoin's coming down, but could be a good buying opportunity on Mary. Now, Bitcoin's fine. Bitcoin's at 57,000. Crack out of this downtrend. Yeah, SPRT is the big mover today so far, though, up 240%. See, do I have enough to go again? I may end up trying to go again if I got enough. Oh no, I don't have quite enough. I could go 5 shares if I want 5 shares. Yeah, I could go 5 shares. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I might go 5 shares. I don't know. We'll see here. JFIM was like a rocket. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was this little continuation pattern. That's why I was watching it earlier. Making a nice little U shape, breaking over 8. But that was a nice rip. So actually, we had a nice couple of rips today for the volatility index to be so low. But how does one OTC mining stock do? Not too much. I'd say right now is probably a good idea to keep an eye on SPRT for the next couple of seconds, unless it gets rejected here at this downtrend and drops more. Actually, I don't have that much funds left. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. Even if this does break over the downtrend, if it can break over the downtrend here, and break over 750, it could come back alive again. But I'm gonna take my win for the day and just end the day with the win. No reason to get greedy. Especially in this wonky market. So we'll give the stream about 15-20 more minutes here. I got a lot of stuff to do today. And that'll be good. So if you guys have any more questions, suggestions, or ideas, go ahead and get those in. we are really at a turning point here on QQQ and the SPY. Both of them trying to push up. And they're slowly pushing, but I wouldn't be surprised if he start to turn around here soon. Especially with all that volatility being gone. The VIX being down to 20, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty low volatility, really. Let's see. Let's check on gold. See what gold's looking like. These gold stocks. And these gold stocks coming down some. Seems like a lot of the volatility is in the crypto markets right now. Like, even though we did get some big rips, it's starting to seem like the market may turn. May start to roll over here soon. I mean, it did just hit a new high of the day, but just look at the volume on the SPY. You can see we had nice volume there at the beginning, but volume's been decreasing slowly. That's part of why the VIX is so low, is because volatility is just not here. Volume is, yeah, QQQ, same thing. Volatility is slowly creeping out. Or volume, anyway. So the market may start to turn. It's still a little mixed. Let's see, how's Tesla looking? Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla coming up to the downtrend. JFIN possibly may make another move here soon. Got somewhat of a trend line here going. Good morning, Chris. Let's see, the SPY is still pushing up. Just hit another new high. QQQ as well. So still though, the volume is really light on these. It's kind of weird, but it's starting to break up. I don't know. Volume may start coming back into the markets here if they keep pushing up like they are at this second, but I don't know. It's a little sketchy. How's this chip? No, that's that's low too. OCG still popping up. JFIN is trying to hold this trend line. Yeah, it looks like it might. It may try to get up and test 12 again. There is a possible play there. See Merit bouncing back up to 41. That's what I was saying. That 40 area would probably be a decent buy-in area. It's ran $1 since that. Ooh, JFIN starting to crack the trend line. And JFIN may start cracking because OCG is still running. Volume keeps coming into OCG. No, CG hasn't had a ton of volume yet. Only 8 million in volume, and it's ran $4. It's not been one volume bar over 1 million yet on the 2-minute. Yeah, JFIN cracking. That's cracking. SPRT is over the downtrend, but all the way back down to 7. Don't know how I feel about that. I'm not seeing much else going on either at the moment other than OCG. Yeah, barely any volume there. See, SPRT starting to try to come back up. I said if I can get back over 750, it could start to come alive. It's breaking that downtrend. Pretty decent support at 7, it looks like. Like I said, I'm going to take my win. I'm not going to force anything at this point because the market is looking suspicious. Very suspicious of this market right now. So we're going to stream 10 more minutes here. 5-10 more minutes. SPRT starting to come back up to 750. Getting close. OCG got a little triangle forming, a little flag here. Maybe not. You let that candle shake out, see how that candle closes. Right here, a little U-shape, a little possible U-shape break coming here on SPRT. If it can break 750. If it's going to break, it needs to do it on this candle. It needs to do it real soon. If not, this is going to come back down. So still a little sketchy. That's what I'm saying. I'm a little skeptical of the market at the moment. That QQQ is still climbing. Yeah, SPRT not able to break out. So OCG is the only play left at the moment that I'm seeing. See STON, nothing really there. HOFV, you got a nice trend line on this. Yeah, SPRT all the way back down to 7. Probably going to test that and crack. So I'd say look for OCG to probably try to break this trend line right here, this downtrend. Daniel B is always superb. Did you mean to spell it superb or superb? Because you are pretty salty. Ha! A little dad joke diss there. Not even a dad. Wonder. That should have been a pretty easy joke to get. I went over your head, Daniel B, but that's alright. I'm sure somebody in the chat got it. Or maybe not. Alright, guys. Well, if you guys are going to continue to trade today, I would be very wary. Just keep an eye on the SPY and QQQ. They look like they're climbing back up. They look like they're, kind of going bullish a little bit. But I would be concerned for them to start turning around, because it is very possible. And I didn't really see any good news of why the market would really be open. The Feds, are claiming they're not going to increase rates till at least 2023. But there wasn't really any good news that came out, as far as I know, for the market to be going on a super rebound. OCG cracking. See, this is the thing. We're seeing stocks ripping, and now we're starting to see them all start to crack. I'm saying this is a sketchy market. Be cautious if you're going to keep trading today, because I don't know. Things could turn around, it looks like, at any moment. But I'm going to call it a day. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. We will be back tomorrow. Good job to anybody who made some profits today. And if you didn't, don't worry. There's always another day. If you guys don't mind, on your way out, smash that like button. Let's teach that dirty algorithm a lesson. It owes me money. The algorithm owes me money, and we gotta teach it a lesson. So you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Until next time.